I'm just tired of all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of people coming together, sitting at the table, talking about things that need to get fixed, but there's nothing that comes out of it. I'm tired of someone who gets another black boy or girl life gets snuffed away from them. I can't even count on my hands how many friends I lost to gun violence. And anyone in any community gathering in that community, you'll get everyone to raise their hand if you ask them that question. So the grief and the trauma is widespread, and we can't continue to lose generations of young black men and women. And it's every single day. Needing to bury people, and it's just, when I was a police officer, I went to an autopsy on my friend that I had class, William Hartnett. It was a double homicide. Because the worst thing that we have to deal with is the fact that there's black people killing black people. A lot of these South Sudanese, who were my friends, for instance, never would their parents have imagined that they would come to this country fleeing where they've come from, and that their kids would grow up to be gang members killing other black kids. I grew up with many of these people, and it's unbelievable what's happening in our community. And these kids were followed, they were targeted, they were murdered in cold blood, and as they were walking into an apartment in Midtown, killed right on the steps.
Yeah.
Well, it's just,
I'm incredibly grateful that you're giving a voice to some of the suffering we never hear about. I've never heard anything like this about Omaha.
It's and it's a lot of things I'm passionate about, like suicide. No one should ever have to be in that situation. And for people who make that decision, that irreversible decision to terminate their life because of their circumstances, your house is being foreclosed on. Wow. Your utility bills were going to be shut off. There's countless of other people that are going through that. It is a sleeping beast. It is a silent killer. And there's so many people that are ending their life in our communities, and no one talks about it ever. No one. Yeah. It doesn't make the news because it's not newsworthy.
Yeah, I know discussions like these can seem incredibly negative on the surface, but talking about it is the first step. It brings you hope. It brings change. Awareness brings change.
Yeah, just, negative is not all bad. When people are sitting in silence and suffering, they have if you've ever been in complete isolation or by yourself, I've been there. I've been in a deep, dark hole. For the people out there that make that decision, they're completely alone.